Right, ma? Good afternoon to everybody. Right. So what is our discussion yesterday? Functions in list. You must say what? Functions in list. So let me open that, ma. So the functions in list, that is list category data types. In that, we started the discussion something like this. Come on, ma. Let us watch this. Remove function. Almost we are in the discussion of C1s. Properties of list. Properties of list. Then all those things done. Empty list creation. This is an important. Then after that, function started. Append function. Insert function. Pop function. Pop with element. Pop with the position. Pop without position. Then later remove function with an item. With an item. Without an item, if it is there, you will get what error? Value error, and index of it, and gives you the index of the specified element which you are passing. Next we will go for copy. Right up? Fine. How many types of copies, ma? 2 types. Number 1. What is that? Once again? Deep copy? Good. So in deep copy, yesterday I said some few points. Do you remember or forget? Tell me, ma, what is the deep copy? In deep copy, source object, destination object contains the same address. Modifications will be reflected to each other. And how do you do it? With assignment operator. Okay, na? Right. Now, in the copy function, I do something different, ma. So I'll write like this. And yesterday I told you already this type of discussion also. Let me go to the Python command prompt once. Then you see L1 is equal to, once again I am showing 10, 20, 30, HOID. This is my data. With the diagrammatically I explained already in the class. Okay, dot. What is it? Comma. So L1 is created. Now type of L1, we are getting what type of a list. So I want to copy the content of L1 into L2. How do you do? 2 ways are there. L2 is called what? Destination object. L1 is called source object. L1 dot what? Copy. L1 dot what? Copy. All the elements of L1 copied into where? L2. Now you can check it out. Ma. Print of L1 comma what? L2 beginning, both the contents are same. With the same address, different address. Girls are saying same address, boys are saying different address. Once again, girls same address, different address. Boys same address. Anybody else? Same address or different? Different address. Shallow copy, this is called. Which copy? Shallow copy. Different address. Print. Yesterday, maybe they are remembering variable names. I used L3 as a shallow copy. Okay. You are remembering only, not understanding the topic. L1 comma ID of what? L1 and ID of what? L2. Same address or different address? Different address will be there. What is that address? 536, 144. Are you okay? Now, whatever the changes you do, once again I will take L3 is equal to what? L1. What is this called? Assignment. This is known as what? Deep copy. And press enter key. Now you say L1 comma L3, you say both of them are same. In content as well as IDs also you check it out. What are that? Same. What is that, man? 536. This syntax is called what? Deep copy. This one is called what? Shallow copy. See the once again things here. Keep in mind. L1 dot, L2 dot I say. Append of India. To whom I am appending? L2, which was copied from where? Beginning content is same. Is this India added to L2 which is reflected to L1? Come on, ma. No. No. Test it. Test it. Test it, ma. Yep. L1 comma L2. See that L2 only contains India. L2 only contains India. L1 does not contain India. Which is called which copy? Shallow copy. Are you getting? Now you do what? L1 dot append of Python. Append of Python. To whom I am appending? L1, which is reflected to whom? Come on. Good. Because both of them are pointing to same address. Yes, please check it out. Please check it out. L1 comma L2, L3 comma what? L2 also. You check it out. See ma, L1 contains this one. L3 also contains Python. And L3 contains what? No Python. And I give very clarity to you. I hope that you people are getting me. Are you okay? Shall I move to the further? Right. So coming to our discussion. Coming to the discussion. Tell me. After showing the example, I am asking you what it will do. Improve your expressing point of view. Once you go to an interview, you should answer, na? To answer it, you need to have good presentation. I am showing the example and I am asking what it will do. Tell me now. Used to store. So let me write. Listen first. This function is used to copy the content of what? Content of what object? Source list object. Source list object into destination. Destination which object? List object. Destination list object. Destination list object. With what? With the same content. I am writing. Copy means content only. With the same content. With different address. Different address. This is a point of copy. This type of copy process is called. This type of which process? Copy process is called shallow copy. It's a very frequently asked question in the interview point of view. What is the syntax, ma? Syntax is, come on, ma. List. I will write like this. Destination object. Destination list object is equal to source list object dot copy. Are you okay? Example also. Write down. Start that. L1 is equal to 1020 HYD. L2 is equal to L1 dot copy. L1 dot copy. There you write shallow copy. L1 dot shallow copy. Now print of L1 comma L2. Beginning same. Now I will print of ID of L1, ID of L2. Print ID of L1, ID of L2. Which is, I am writing just xxx dot 234 yyyy dot 567. Now the very important points of shallow copy. I am giving for your interview point of view. If anybody asks about the shallow copy, what it is? Points of shallow copy. What is that? Initial content of initial content of source and destination list objects are same. First point that is. Second point, address of source and destination list objects are different. Address of source and destination objects are different. Points of shallow copy. Initial content of source and destination list objects are same. Address of source and destination list objects are different. Now I am writing modifications are reflected or not reflected to each other? Not reflected. I can write one official word. Modifications are dependent or independent? Come on. Independent. Independent means whatever changes are there with you, it will not come to me. Whatever changes are there with me, they are not coming to you. Modifications are not reflected. Not reflected. That is, in the bracket I will write independent. Independent I can write in the bracket. So very much important points. If you forget, I can't do anything else. You can expect most of the interview point of view these points. At the same time, let me tell you about points of what copy? Deep copy. Points of deep copy. Points of deep copy. Tell me. First point is what? Speak, guys. Initial content of source content and destination objects are same. Like there also, here also same. Here what is the different? Memory addresses are there, it is different. Now it is same. Now it is same. So I am writing are same. That means elements are stored once only. Elements are stored once only. But many objects are pointing to that. Now tell me now. Modifications are reflected to each other. Modifications are reflected to each other. Modifications are reflected to each other. Reflected to each other. Dependent, in the bracket, dependent. Syntax I will write, ma. Syntax I will write it. Syntax is destination object, destination list object is equal to source list object. Source list object. Source list object. Example I am writing. L1 is equal to just one small content, I will write it. Python. Now I am writing L2 is equal to L1. Deep copy. Deep copy. Now print of L1 comma L2. According to our concept, I am writing the points also in the example part. Now L1 dot append of AI, AI. Okay, before that I will print ID of L1, comma, ID of L2. Addresses are same, I want to say. XXX 123, XXX 123, same address. Second point, address of source object and destination objects are same object. And don't expect 123, same 123. It may be 456, for others also 456. Now, last and final, L1 dot append of AI, AI, AI. Now see, I am writing print of L1 comma L2. Only one new content is added. AI is extra added, which is a complete meaning of deep copy. And wherever I apply this, you should not forget this part. Now, one special point I am talking. Special point. So I want to see how you will answer that. Is it clear for you, all of you? Come on, ma. Is it clear? Right. So let us move forward to the one special point I am going to consider. Let me first show you the example. After that, we will come back. Make it fast. Finished? Huh? Now see, I'll come to this special point. Look at that. So if anybody is writing, I will go back once again. That time we can continue. Look at L1. I will bring out L1 once again. I'll remove some of the things. Only two elements I will take it. L1. Freshly you take it. Now, L print of, okay, let me ask this question. So let me put, get into the line. L1 of 0. What is an answer, ma? Huh? Okay. L1 of 1. Okay. L1 of 0 colon 2. 0 colon 2. Total value. Total value. Okay. Now, I don't write like this. Beginning I am not slicing. Beginning position I am not writing. Ending position I am not writing. What is that? Total. It is as good as L1 only. Okay. Right. We got it. Okay. Right. Now I will bring once again to the list. Once again I bring to that. Now see what is the example they are writing. This is a question in one of the written test paper. L1 of. See that. Previous deep copy I said, na? Previous deep copy I said. What is the syntax? Destination object is equal to source object. This is what? L2 assignment operator I am using. But what is this? Slicing. Beginning slicing not there, ending slicing is not there. It is as good as L1 only. Now, valida, invalida. Of course, it is valid. Now I will print, dear students, all of you should understand ma, L1 comma what? L2. See that answer? Both of them are same. IDs. Now I want to go for it. IDs. Same or different? Ma? Same. You are expecting same. Okay. See one amazing answer. What is that? L2 na? Yes. See that amazing answer. What is that answer? 688. That is called amazing answer. That means what you expect will not work out. That means pakka knowledge is required to answer such type of questions. Slicing related copy. This is slicing related assignment operator. When I said only the 2 points, you will definitely will say what? Same address will say or not? As you said, same address you will say. But this question is compulsory question in written tests. Surviving in the industry in Python so easy. Qualifying the written test is very difficult nowadays. Because this nuts and bolts you need to learn. Like that, so many miracle kind of answers we will discuss. In every topic, we have some special points I will discuss. These are pakka questions in interviews. Written test point of it. What copy it is? Shallow copy. What copy? Come on. L1 dot append of what? Python. Python. Added to whom? L1. Print of what? L1 and L2. What is added to? Added to whom? L1. Not added to whom? Which type of copy it is? Right. This is our one special point. Are you okay? Right. So this is comes under one type of special point. Write down. Another way, special point in the bracket. Another way of shallow copy. Another way of shallow copy. Suppose you can ask me a question, sir, why it happens? Why it happens, sir? The answer is, see ma, when you go to slicing meaning is what? Getting some parts of elements. Getting some parts of the elements, range of elements. Range of elements means what? You may take total elements, you may take few elements. When you take few elements, how can I take the original address of source object into destination object? Yes or no? Suppose there are L1 contains 20 values ma. In L2 how many I want? 10. Out of 20, 10 values I am taking. 10 values I am keeping into L2. Is L2 contain same address of L1? Huh? No. Definitely L2 should contain what? Different address. That's why it is called what? Shallow copy. With a slicing, I may copy one element, I may copy two elements, I may copy few elements. That's why this slicing copy is called what? Shallow copy. Do you understand the reason also? Are you understanding? Yes. So this another way of shallow copy with slicing. Write down. Slicing. With slicing. Yes. Example you write directly. The more you write, the more you practice, you'll get much knowledge. If I don't give examples many, we will not become perfection. Please expect more examples from me. That's why we are going to do each and every loops and corner we are covering. Please learn perfectly. So shallow copy means that points I already said to you. This is a special point of list copy. Shallow copy with slicing. Wherever you come across the copy function, you just conclude that it is which copy? Shallow copy. Wherever slicing is also coming, you apply shallow copy. Wherever assignment operator, both the objects are coming, deep copy. There is a fixed throughout the entire Python. Okay, right. Let me move next to the another point. Look at ma. What is the next point? Next function is what? Already it is ready. See that? What is the function? Reverse. See guys, reverse. Subheading you write reverse function. Also important. All functions are important. Okay. See that? Which is very simple. You can answer very easily also. What is the purpose of reverse? Because some knowledge is by default it is there in our brain. What is the reverse? Which will reverse the original content. Because you have written so many additionals in the examination. Can't you tell small answer? What is the reverse? Reverse the content of original list. Let us take one L1 list. L1. Tell what? L1 dot. Come on. Reverse. Done. Print what? L1. What is an output ma? HYD 10. HYD 10. Okay? Right. Now L2 is equal to how I will use. How when anybody want reverse order, I will go for this. See in what way I am going to apply in another way. See that once again 10 comma minus 20 comma 15 comma 5 comma minus 1 comma 0. My dear student, please switch off your mobile because total concentration is you are taking my concentration. Please switch off. It's my request for you. Come to that. L2 is equal to 10 minus 20, 15, 5 and then minus 1 and 0. These are all called what? Homogeneous values. Somebody is asking, please sort these elements. Sort these elements. Sort means what? Ascending order. And one more order is what? Descending order. See that when I apply only L2 dot what? Reverse, you are getting in first 0 will come because 0 is the last. 0 minus 1 like that. So print L1, print what? L2, see what is an answer is coming. That entire thing is getting reverse of it. Right or not? Beginning 10, last 10. Ending 0, beginning this one. Are you getting? Come on, are you following? Next, L2 is good. I will take original elements as it is. Print L1. I reinitialized L2, you print it. L2, you print it. So I got these elements. Now I want to sort these elements. Sorting. To sort the data must be what? Homogeneous. Data must be homogeneous. Homogeneous is nothing but similar type must be there. How do you do it? L2 dot. There is a function called what? Sort. There is a function called sort. Sort function will sort the data. Internally, sort is a function. They have written some statements. Which sorting technique they followed? Quick sort technique they followed. Quick sort. There are so many sorting techniques are there. Around 16 sorting techniques are there. Merge sort, radix sort, bubble sort, which you learned in your colleges. Insertion sort, selection sort, heap sort, two-way merge sort. So many sorting, radix sort, so many sorting techniques are there. You need not remember anything. But if you remember this function, you can do it. And now print what? Print L2. See the data? Minus 20, minus 1, 0, 5, 10 and what? 15. What order by default coming ma? Ascending order. I want in which order? Descending order they are asking. How do you do it? L2 sorted, na? Sorted. Now I will apply what? L2 dot. Come on. Reverse. L2 dot. Reverse. Print what? L2. So I got in which order? Descending order. First I applied what function? Coming in which order? Applied what? Which I got in which order? Descending order. Are you okay? So if anybody is asking, get the list of elements in descending order, what you will say? First apply what? Sort function. Later you apply what? So it's a two-step mechanism. Are you understanding, ma? Right. Let me show you one special point. Let me show you one special point. L2 is equal to, I am taking original elements again. Original elements again. Print of what? Print of L2. I am taking original elements again. Now I want to print by default in where? Descending order. Descending order. Shall we? L2 dot sort of reverse is equal to true. I am writing. See, special point this is. Reverse. Inside that I am writing something. Reverse is equal to true. Then you see print what? L2. Coming in which order? Descending order. This is a special point to be understandable. Are you getting? Yes. So this anybody can understand. Apply the sort function, apply the reverse method. But in one line I want this one because this also frequently coming across. They will give one list, ma. They will give one list. They will ask you L2 dot sort and they will ask you the output of it. Even in coding level also, this type of things are very, very important. Who is drawing the highest salary in my organization? I want to see in the descending order of the employee's salary. Salary is called what? List of elements. I want to see in which order? Descending order. Which one I will call? Sal list dot sort. In the bracket, reverse is equal to true. Highest salary to lowest salary, I will get it. Are you okay, guys? Shall we move forward? So how many functions we discussed, ma? Sort and reverse. Write down reverse function, you write it. This function is used for obtaining reverse of given elements of list object. Syntax list obj dot reverse. Example I am writing. Special case, I am taking same elements, different elements also. Now I am saying print of L1, it prints the same data because it maintains insertion order. It maintains an insertion order. Print of L1 dot reverse, directly I'm printing. Or you call, first you call it L1 dot reverse. Then you print of L1. You are going to get a reverse of that. HYD, Python, and next is called 10. So whether the elements are homogeneous or not, it never bother about it. Just we are applying reverse, elements will come in opposite order. Now sort function, very, very important. Like other languages, we need not write some 10 lines, 15 lines, 20 lines, just one line. That's why you see Python programming is not 20, 50, 100 lines of code will not be there. Short lines, 10 lines, 15 lines maximum. Because you don't need to know libraries. Once you know libraries, you can do very well. Okay, na? Right. Write down. Same. This function is used for sort also. You write down. You have seen the output also. For sorting the elements of list object in ascending order. Provided elements must be homogeneous. Elements must be homogeneous. Elements must be homogeneous, guys. Homogeneous means similar. Similar. Syntax. List object dot sort. List object dot sort. List object dot sort. Coming to the example part, L1 is equal to 10 minus 10, 0, 12, 4, 15. Print of L1 prints the same data. Prints the same data. L1 dot sort. L1 dot sort. Print that. Print of L1 prints the elements. How? Minus 10, comma, 0, comma, 4, comma, 10, comma, 12, comma, 15. 15. Which order it is? Ascending order. Mention that. Ascending order. Right, guys? Ascending order. L1 dot reverse. I am applying our logic. Reverse. Print L1, which will print. Programmatically we are applying the logic. 15, comma 12, comma 10, comma 4, 0, minus 10. What is this order? Descending order. What is the special point to understand there? What is the special point to understand? Directly I want descending order. Sorting plus descending order. Come on. Special. Whatever I am writing that statements now, please keep a special eye on it. Special point. Come on, ma. Yes, please. What is the special point, ma? L1 dot sort of reverse is equal to what? True. Be careful. T capital. T capital. So by default prints in what order? Descending order. I write directly prints in, directly display in descending order. Directly display in descending order. Important. Done. About sort function we understood. No? By default false. That's why it is coming in which order? By default false only. We are enabling true. That's why it is coming in what order? Descending order. Boolean values are by default false. Lights on. By default all times on. All times on. By default lights off. When we on state. On state is nothing but true. Okay? Sort reverse is equal to true. Means descending order. Are you getting my point? Now, you see some doubt is coming. Sir, if different elements are there, if I try to sort, what will happen? Look at 1 minute, ma. I will take our L1 once. Our L1 once. This is okay. L1 I will take it. What is my L1 here? I will take some value called Python. I will take some value called HYD. Like this I am taking. L2 dot, what I am saying? Sort. See that what is coming? Type error. What is that? Not supported. This operator is not supported. Why? str and int cannot be compared. We are having which types? Internally some logic was developed now. We don't want to see what logic is there inside, because to understand that again we need to study data structures. But in industry what is required? Whether we are fulfilling the requirement in the project or not, that is important. If you become an expert, you study the algorithm present in where? Sort. Which algorithm strictly followed? Quicksort algorithm followed, because whose time complexity is very small, less. Time complex less means what? Fastest execution will be provided. And the space also very less. Space complexity is also considered. In our academics, there is a subject called design and analysis of algorithms. In that we have the space complexity and time complexity. By thinking all these things, they give the predefined function for us. Are you understanding? So some type of comparison is happening with less than, greater than symbols. That type of comparison is not possible between str and what is that? What is this concept, int? What these are called? That's why not possible. Are you getting my point? Shall we move for next one more? Here I am writing RS, something like AS, something like ZX, something like VX. Like this I have the values. What values these are all? Right. Print what? Print what values? L1. Now L1 dot sort. Now print what? L1. Are you getting this? What order? What order? A. AS, RS. What is the first letter is taking? AS. Next ZX, VX. What is the first letter is taking? And X and X is same and one is there. Are you getting? If you want reverse order, I will apply same process. Are you getting? If any time it is coming, please sort all the employee names in ascending order. Which function I will apply? Accept all the employee names in where? List. Apply on it what? Sort. Print the list. Are you getting? How I will print these elements one by one? For X in L1. X in L1. Come on, ma. Print of X. All the elements are printed. Are you getting, ma? Easy or difficult? Descending order, if I want to print it, see, consider it directly for X in L1 dot sort of, what is this? Reverse is equal to true. Directly, direct. Once you get an expert in this area, we can write the code. What is that? L1 dot sort of, okay. First, you need to return that elements. Okay, fine. So L1 dot, what is that? Sort of, what is that? Reverse is equal to true. Reverse is equal to true. Then you apply this. What is this? L1. Print what? X. Then elements are coming in which order? Reverse order, descending order. Are you okay with this? Right. So we have completed a sort function, sorting of numerical values, sorting of alphabetical strings. Okay. Now coming to next point is what? Clear. Tell me what is clear? That you can understand. Clear function is used for what? Removing all the elements of list. Come on to the point back. Take one element. Look at all of you. L1 is equal to. What is the len of L1? Come on. How many? 4. Now L1 dot clear. L1 dot clear. What is done? All elements removed, but L1 is still there. Come on, L1 dot. Len of L1. L1. What is that? 0. Are you getting, guys? Right. How many ways are there to remove my elements? One is pop of position. One is pop of without position. Remove of item. One more is what? Clear. Getting me? One more function, let me tell you. General awareness. I want to delete RS. How do you delete? Del is one more kind of function. in that L1 of 0. L1 of 0. I will give the note point for you. Del, what is that? L1 of 0. Del function is used to remove the variables in the program as well as total sequential object also I can remove. List object also we can remove. Set object also we can remove. Even in the variables also I address this point, whether you remembered or not. To remove any variable in my program, I will use which operator? Del, which is not there in any other programming languages. Tell me, del of, what is that? L1 of 0. Not L1, L1 of 0. What is removed? Check it out. Print, come on. Print of what? L1. Print of L1. What is printed? RS is gone. LEN of what? L1. What is, how many elements are there? One more element you remove. Del of L1 of schema. L1 of 1 to 3. 1 to 3. What is that? Slicing also you can remove. L1 of 1 to 3. That is what? 1 to 2. What is that 1 to 2 please? 1, 3. ZX and VX. Check it out. Check it out. Come on. LEN of L1. How many? Come on guys. 1. Print of L1. What is available? Yes. Are you following? Now, let us reinitialize that L1. Are you understanding the difference? Now, del completely, del of L1. Del of L1. What is del of L1? Completely remove. Completely removed. Print of L1. Error. Name L1 cannot find. Name L1 is not defined. Now the question is, how do you remove an object? How do you remove an object? By using del. By using del. How many ways are there to remove the elements of list? How many ways are there to remove the elements of list? One is remove of item, pop of position, pop of no position. One more is del of list of index. Del list of slicing. These many ways are there. Anytime if you come across removing the element, you have to remember all these things. Once you become a doctor, one problem is there. How many ways are there to solve? If you know all the optimal solutions, you can do wonders. Sir, I know only one solution and that solution is not working on that patient. You will say that patient will be collected by garbage collector. Problem. One small story I want to say. Why I will compare always with the doctor? Because doctor is equivalent to what? Software engineer only. All problems can be solved. One small example, of course it's a personal. Some 8 years back, exactly I think so, one of our relative is a retired teacher in villages, government retired teacher, almost 60 years retired, and he got some heart stroke once. And we brought him to the Hyderabad. And in one of the corporate hospital, we shown him. And the very big corporate hospital. And he said, the doctor, he is a famous doctor in that corporate hospital. He said, only 15 days or 20 days. After that, no more, he said. He said that word. We taken second opinion also, another corporate hospital. That person also said only 10 days. He is also famous in that place. Then we got from somewhere else. There was one professor, he was a cardiologist, retired from one big medical college. He retired. He is put a small clinic. Small clinic in the sense good. Everything is there. Facilities are not important. Subject is important. And we found him in very far away from Hyderabad. We taken that person to that place. He said, he can live for 15 more years. Minimum, he said. He can live for 15 more years minimum. But we have to do an operation. It will cost around 4 lakhs. Since you are saying he is a retired teacher, he taught lessons to so many people. I will do for 3 lakhs, he said, directly. Minimum 15 years, he said, guarantee. Happy. Then immediately next day morning, operation done. How many hours? 6 hours. We asked that person, sir, they said like that. He said, they don't have subject, they said. He said directly, they don't have subject, they said. That person is how many years? 68 years person who done the operation. Then still he is walking and running also in village. Happy. Within 2 to 3 days discharged. Both are doctors only. Before the name DR. All are MDs only, MDs. These are MD, that also MD. But what is the difference? All are MCA, all are BTech, all are technical only. But they don't know black diagram of computer. You don't feel it because my comparison is always very important for you. Need to think. They are supposed to be thinkable. That's why subject is power. Am I right or not, guys? So he is a God to that person. How he will run, we cannot imagine now also. That is a subject. Even if you have subject, you can do wonders. No function remembering. Equal to different. Shankar Dada MBBS. That problem comes. Anyhow, whatever it is, come back. So what is the morality of the story? Subject is power. Double quotes point is what? Subject is power. Okay. Shall we move forward? Yes. Next what? Okay. So can I delete the object completely? By using what? Del function. Over. Now I will go for a clear. Write down. This function is used for removing or clearing all the elements of list object. So they will ask a question. Is the object also removing? They will ask you. Is the object removing? No. Only elements are removing. In the bracket I will write mom. Object remains the same. Object remains the same. Object remains same. Syntax mom. List obj dot clear. L1 is equal to 10, 20, 30. Print of len of L1 3. Print of L1 dot clear. L1 dot clear. Print of L1 dot len. What is an answer? 0. What is the content of it? Print of L1. What is it? Empty. Object is there or not there? Object is there or not there? There. One special point, of course we did not use earlier, this del operator, I will use today. You write down. Del function. Dear students, don't think that del function is not available in list. Del is a generic function I can apply. And you don't think by these are all functions in where? List. I'll come to that. I'll come to ma. Okay. Yes, ma. Yes, correct. Len of L1. Right. Correct that, please. By mistake, it was written L1 dot len. Len of L1. That is called 0. Del. Del function is used for what? Deleting the elements of list plus deleting the list object also. Right? Del is not a part of what? List. But len function I am using directly without writing any object. Internally one small concept is there. which I introduce when I come to the modules. There is a module name called built-ins. If you want me to make you to understand, take one small example. Take C language. What is the default header file included? stdio.h. In my C program, whenever I use a printf and scanf, I need not to include stdio.h. You need not to include. But our people will say include, but it is not necessary. Not necessary. You check it out. By default, which header file is included, ma? stdio.h. That is the library. One library. There are 256 header files are there. Out of that, one of the header file is included by default. Why Dennis Ritchie has taken the decision? Because printf and scanf are the regular functions used in C language. For that regular usage of the functions, he don't want to create an extra button to you people to write an extra statement #include stdio.h. You don't want to make you to write an extra button. That's why he written a code inside. By default, one header file is included. What is that? stdio.h. In Java. Very frequently, so many classes we use very frequently in a single Java program. That time, Java contains library. Here packages we can call. What is that? Packages. Which package is by default imported in Java? Java.lang package. What is that package name? Java.lang package by default. In Python, we are having what? Modules. C language header files, Java packages, Python modules. In here, so many modules are there. Math module is there, we have imported. Calendar module is there. Sys module is there. OS module is there. So many modules are there. CSV module is there. RE module is there. So many modules are there. Out of all the modules, one of the module called what? Built-ins, which is imported by default. All these functions, which function? See, len function is present in which module? Built-ins function. Built-ins module. Del is a function present in where? Built-ins module. That's why I am not writing any type of module name dot function name. Directly I am writing len of, del of. Are you getting my point? So that when I come to the modules, I will give some special points about what? Built-in module. Because still we need to come to functions, modules, how to develop our own module, predefined module, reloading the module. So many issues we will discuss it. So special point, write down. Del is one of the, I will write just a small point, is one of the predefined function present in built-ins module, and it is by default imported, by default imported. Now I am writing this function is del function is used for deleting the values of any iterable object. Iterable. The word called iterable. It's a very dangerous word. Iterable means what? Any object contains more than one value. Any object contains more than one value is called what? Iterable object. List contains how many values? 4 values, 2 values, 3 values. More than one value I can place or not? How I will retrieve? First value, second value, third value. It is iterable. Iteration can be possible. Repeatedly I can get the elements. That's why we call it as what? Iterable object. String you take it. str object you take it. So many letters are there. That is called what object? Iterable object. Tuple you take it. Some elements are there. Number of elements are there. It is known as which object? Iterable object. Example in the bracket I can write. List. Next str, etc. used for deleting the values of any iterable object and variables instead of variables and objects also. I can write syntax del object name or one more way del object name of index or del of obj name object name, come on, of what is that, start colon stop. What is that start colon stop? Slicing kind of things. Okay. So directly you can remove that. You can remove the values as well as, if I go for an example, L1 is equal to some 10, 20, 30. Del of L1 of 0. Print of L1. Try to observe carefully. 20 and 30. Left out is 20 and 30. Now I can completely remove. How do you remove? Del of L1. Completely removing. L1 removed completely. If I try to print error, I am showing you whether it is there or not. L1. What is that error? Name L1. Not error is name L1 is not defined. Because it was removed. Error will get it. Error. I will upload everything. So you have seen that some of the people already uploaded. Are you seeing that? Are you seeing the content which is already uploaded in Google Drive? Yes. So I will upload this part also. Let me complete tuple part also, then completely I will upload. Any clarity, ma? Are you okay with the del function? Are you clear with the clear function? Yes. Now, last function I will go for what? Extend. Write down extend. I can say list is so and so. I can say that this is only list I can say, but I don't want. Anything comes on list, you must be a master in that list. Okay, na? Right. Come to that next. Coming to the command prompt of Python. There you see. Now I'm having, look at, I'm having L1. I'm having here L1 is equal to 10, 20, 30. These are my elements. L2 is equal to Python, comma, AI. This is my another list. How many lists I have? 2 lists. I want to add L2 to whom? L1. I want to add L2 content to whom? L1. Or I want to add L1 content to whom? L2. That means one list elements want to add another list element. I want to extend the functionality of L1 by adding the content of what? L2. I want to extend the functionality of L1 by adding the content of what? L2. Are you getting my point? How do you do, sir? Simple, sir. L1 dot extend of what? L2. What is L1? source object. To the source object, I will take L1 as a source object. L2 is a destination object. List are added to whom? L1. Appending at the end of L1. Are you getting? With append function, what are we doing? Adding one element at a time. Here with the extend function, what are we doing? Total elements of L2 is added to whom? L1. Print that. Print command ma. L1. See what are the elements are coming? The 10, 20, 30 plus what? Python and AI. Print what here? L2, which is containing only Python and AI. Are you understanding my point? What is the purpose of extend function? Used for adding the content of some list to the existing list. Adding the content of destination object, destination list object content to source object content. I will go for extend. Also important. Okay, now? Shall we write? What is the syntax? What is the syntax? List object 1, list object 2. I will take it as source object, and this is what? Write down. Adding the content of destination list object. This function is used for adding the content of destination list object to the source list object content. Syntax ma? Syntax. Source object, source list object dot extend. Extend. Java people must be careful. Here you have extends keyword is there in Java in inheritance. Here it is extend only of destination list object. Destination list object. Example immediately. L1 is equal to 10, 20, 30. L2 is equal to Python AI. L2 I will write L1 dot extend of L2. Print of L1. It prints comma Python. What next? AI. Right? Done. Extends or extends? Extend. Function name is extend. Right. Let me talk about, after finishing, one special point. To become a special student, you must know all these things. Okay? Special, where is your friend today? Is not there? Since you are sitting here, he went out, huh? Where he went? Not well? Come to a point. Come to this point. The special point is to extend the functionality of one list with another list. Which function we take? To extend the functionality of one list with another list. Which function we take? Extend function. So to use extend function, how many objects compulsory required? 2 objects. Suppose I have 3 lists, L2, L3, L4, that I want to add to L1. How many times you will write? L1 dot extend of L2. Next, L1 dot extend of L3. Next, L1 dot extend of L4. How many times? 3 times. Rather than that, I will use a plus operator. Tell me, how do you do this? L4 is equal to L5 is equal to, tell me, L1 plus L2 plus L3 plus L4. All of them are coming to where? L1, which is nothing but extending functionality of all the objects or not? How? Let us watch. L1 is equal to 1020. L2 is equal to Python and Java. Next, L3 is equal to true, comma what? False. L4 is equal to 12.34 comma 2.3. This is my data. Okay guys, now I will go for L5 is equal to, what is L5? Destination object. L1 plus L2 plus L3 plus L4. Print, come on, L5. Are you getting my point or not? Yes, all these values are coming. So extend function not only going for, it is only taking 2, but with the plus function I can do everything or not? You can go for like this. Are you okay with this? Yes. So this is a way how we can go for it. So like this, L5 you are having something like this, L1 plus L2 plus L3. So what is that? What I can use for extending the functionality of different list into another list? We will use what operator? Syntax please. Destination object. I am preparing the destination object with the content of all source object. Please tell me. Destination list object is equal to source list object 1 plus source list object 2, so on. Source list object n. Are you getting me? Yes. Plus source list object n. This is most important. Right down. I will use special point. Right down there. We can use operator plus for extending the functionality of different source list objects into destination list object. Very important. Syntax this is. Example, small example I will take. L1 is equal to 1020. L2 is equal to Python, comma Java. L3 is equal to 1 true and 2 plus 3j. L4 is equal to L1 plus L2 plus L3. Very important. L1 plus L2 plus L3. In L3 we have what? Bool value plus what? Complex value. L4. Print of L4. It prints okay. Now all the elements are coming. Functionality is extended. You must exercise all these things in the Python command prompt. These are the questions in the online test also, who are qualifying the written test. And you know, our Python students are, after learning this Python, they will become smart enough to find the answers. They will copy this question from the online. They will because in their system, Python command prompt already starting. They will make the Python command prompt already start, and they will copy and paste. And the person who conduct the test, I already know why. All Python people will copy the statement and put it into where? Their local system Python command prompt and see the answer, and immediately. The moment when you copy and switch off the window, you will tab, you will switch off or not? Switch off in the sense alt tab. Yes guys, are you getting? Lead code you take, hackers, rankers you take it. When you say alt tab, it is showing Windows cannot be switched. Even if you try to copy, it is not copied. The type of facility was already written. And even if you copy, that question will disappear, some of the websites. Then how do you write answers? So rather than, because everything is coming from us only, because those people who are preparing the online test, they know that they will copy and check the answers. So two things required. One is qualifying the written test plus surviving. Not only special points to be remembered. After qualifying the test, we must survive also in the company. Doing 1 month, next month taking pink slip is not good, no? Pink slip means next month is lost. Not like that. Once we qualify, qualifying techniques required, plus surviving techniques also required. And I am telling to you, surviving in the companies are very easy, not at all difficult. Right? So, please follow. Special points when I say something, keep a special eye on it. Right, done. Last function, write down. Count function, write down. Count. What is the name, number? 11 or 10? Yes, count function. Write down. Count function. Generally, everybody will think that it will count the number of elements in the list. Not like that. Look at. See, I will take L1 is equal to 10, 20, 10, 10, 20, minus 10, minus 10, 100. These are my list. Somebody is asking how many times the value 10 is repeated. How many number of occurrences 10 is having? Suppose I have some 250 students are here in offline. I want to find the name of the student Rakesh, or I want to find the names of the people whose name is Rakesh. How do you find? How many Rakeshes are there in my class? I want to find out. For that I will say L1.count. Count of value you pass it. In L1, 10 is coming how many times? You count it. 1, 2, 3. That's it. 3 times. So it is going to give you what? 3. What is that 3? Number of occurrences of a specified element. In which object? L1. Come on, next what? Minus 10. How many times? Next what? 20. How many times? Next I will say 100. How many times? Right, 1 time. I will say 1000. 0 times. 1000 is there? No. How many times? 0 times. Are you getting my point? So this is also useful for searching time also. Suppose I have so many names. I want to search for one name. Count is 0. I understand that that name is not there. So once you know these things now, lot of routes will be created for the logics. Shall we write? Write down. This function used for counting number of occurrences of a specific element in a list object. Syntax: list object dot count. List object dot count. I am saying that element. Example followed. L1 is equal to 10, 20, 10, 10 minus 100. Some elements. Print of or L1 dot count directly. L1 dot count of 10, 3. 3 times the value 10 has occurred. 3 times the 10 has occurred. Number of times 3 is appearing, 10 is appearing. L1 dot count of minus 100. Minus 100. Value is called what? 1. L1 dot count of some 123. 123. What is it? 0. 0 occurrences. 123 is not there. Okay? Understood? This is about what? List. Yes, ma. I am not hearing your voice. If you come here, I can hear. You tell your doubt here. Come here. No, say there. Stop. You want to remove? 10 in every place. I told you if you remember or not. L1 dot remove of 10. To remove other occurrences of 10. Yesterday I told you, we will use loop. Loops we will use. Yesterday you were there? Not remembering? Need to remember. Okay? What is the question? You want to remove 10. All the occurrences of 10 you want to remove. How? How you will remove? First I will remove the value 10. With what function? L1 dot remove of 10. I will write in loop. For x in L1 colon indentation if x double equal to 10, L1 dot remove of 10. How many times it is repeated? Length times it is repeated. All the 10s are removed. Are you getting me? I will show you that. Don't worry. I will show you that. Remove all the occurrences of 10. Remove all the names of a person who starts with Rakesh or Anil. I want to remove. Duplicate elements I want to remove in simple words. We can do with looping. Are you getting me? In other words, I will do. Collect all the duplicate elements, put it in one list. Del that list. Remove that list or not? Yes, that also we can do it. So many ways are there. Shall we move forward? Yes. Next we will go for inner list concept I want to cover. Subheading. Inner list or nested list. Functions are over. Inner list. Nested list. Inner list or nested list. Functions over. Today, tomorrow. You are seeing, I understood. When you are looking at me means I understood. My favorite student you are. Today, tomorrow. Today, tomorrow. Tomorrow. Already tired? Right. Okay. No problem. Tomorrow we will go for it. Just I will show you and we will leave it. And I want to respect the people who want to continue. Sir, today they said, no, I want to continue. How easy it is also I want to say. So what is inner? We want to go to home. Big bag is there. In the big bag I will keep my laptop bag also. In the laptop bag I will keep some small bag also. How many bags are there? Big bag, laptop bag, small bag. That is called what? Nested bags. Nested bags. Here we are doing what? Nested list or inner list. Take the requirement. Here you see, ma. I will take student list. SL is one object name. Your roll number is 10. Your name is called Anil. Your name is called Anil. You have a marks. You have 4 subject marks. 4 subject marks. I don't want to write 30, 40, 50, 60. I don't want to write like that. I want to give some special significance. See, comma. What is that? Another bracket, I will write it. What is that? Inside of list representation, one more list is started. What is it? Nested list. Tell me, what is my subjects? First I will take subject. C is one subject. Come on. CPP is one subject. You have. This is one subject. Come on, next is what? Python is one more subject. This is called what? One list. Comma. You have subject marks also. Come on, ma. What is that? You got 30 marks, you got 40 marks, and you got 50 marks. Comma. Which college you are? OUCET. Normal element again. Are you getting me? Come on, guys. What is it? Don't be in the hurry of want to leave. What is this 10? Element of list. What is Anil? Element of list. What is this subjects? Inner list. List inner list. Spell out. What is this marks? What is this OUCET? Normal list element. So in a list, how many lists I created? Come on. In the CPP, internal marks, external marks again. In C, internals, externals. List, in a list, another list. 3 lists. Right. Whatever it might be the number of lists, no problem. S1. Print of what? Type of what? S1. SL, SL adi. SL. So it is. What happens? Semicolon. Okay, 1 minute ma. Off, close the bracket. What is that? What is the type of? List only. Print. Print of what? SL. So what is that elements printed? Please. 10. Anil. This is called what? Sublist. What is this? Sublist. What is this? Normal list element. What is the position of 10? Next. What is this entire position? 2. 2. In the 2, what is this? 0. 1. What is this? Next. What is this? What is this 0? 3 0. What is this? 3 1. Next. What is this? Adi. That is the subject. Please print these sublist elements. Print of SL of 2. Counting also, if you don't say what can I do? What is that coming? Sublist. Are you getting? Next, what is that next? 3. What is coming? Marks. I want to print C language. C subject. Come on. Print S1 of 2 of 0. Of 0. What is that? C. Marks. C marks I want. Of 0. What marks? 30 marks. Are you okay? Now apply. Add one extra subject. Add one extra subject. To whom? Inner list. Charging is over. Over. Charging. It is bouncing now. I want to add one extra subject to this inner list. First locate inner list. Locate inner list ma. Yes. L of 2. Dot. Append of what? Append of AI. AI. To whom I am adding? To inner list. To inner list I am adding. So print SL. Print SL. Completely you print SL. You print SL. Added or not? You are focusing on whether it is added or not. Added or not? Yes, added. I want to add the marks also. Artificial intelligence marks also I want to. Come on, please. SL of 3 of dot append of 60. 60. Print of what? S1. 60 added or not? Added. Done. So that operation we will do tomorrow. Because already some batteries are becoming empty. Not having long power. So we will stop it. Next class when I come back, I will continue with what? First 15 to 20 minutes tomorrow I will continue with what? Inner list. Then I will go for tuple. Once we go for tuple, we feel so relaxed. Why? We got complete knowledge about what? Tuple. List. List is exactly similar to what? Tuple. Only one difference. List is what? Mutable. Tuple is what? So in list, what are all the functions are there? All of them will not be there in where? Tuple. Why? Because it is immutable. I will discuss that tomorrow class. Okay na? Yes. So, thank you. Good day for all of you.